back. There's the fuel tank out. Engine. Cleaning all the filth out of the bottom of it. Thing had about a gallon of water in the fuel tank. I'm back. There's the engine still. Tank's cleaned back in. It actually had some holes chafed in it. If you can see, oh shit, you can't see what I'm pointing at. Come on, focus. There you go. But I caulked them with this really rubbery adhesive, and that should do it. There were spots where hoses and shit had rubbed in it, and somebody had done something to it. But that's where a lot of the water was getting in the tank. But that'll hold up perfect. I've done way worse things with that caulk before. Should I patch tires with the stuff before in a pinch? What? Just gotta get the engine put back in. I gotta tighten up the drive linkage, and but sorry I didn't get much footage today. Just trying to get it done. Yeah. What else about it? Got everything else pretty much. Just gotta get the engine drop back in there. Maybe I'll get some, hopefully I get some footage of putting the engine back in. But she had a lot of shit in that tank. Well, turned out pretty good. Nice and clean in there now. Had about a foot of mud and shit in there after pressure washing. For those of you who wonder how the best way to pull T190 engine is you could do it with a skid loader. I prefer a forklift, but fork mass on a tractor works just fine. You just gotta take a few things off. You just pick right under the bell housing and take the fuel filter off, which here's the fuel filter sitting here. It bolts right here. Take it off. There's a hole where usually they have a clamp for a fuel line, but this didn't have it. But you put a hardened bolt in there. You need a hardened bolt or you're gonna bend it and drop it. And pick from there. I have a bar clamped on here, so the fork's got too much wiggle in them on this, but doesn't mean that'll be the case with you. But, and then put a C-clamp usually is the best way, so it doesn't slide right into the oil pan. You don't want that. That's expensive. And this seemed to work good on the tractor. This tractor worked good. Got real finesse with the hydraulics. There she is. I'll be back when we're putting it in. I need a spotter, so I'll be back. And then the most important part. Come on. You don't need a chain come on. Regular cable come on at work. And the strap. Some of them have picking eyes on the head, but this doesn't to hook to. So, hook through the exhaust manifold. Not the intake manifold, the exhaust manifold. Don't rip anything off. Because if you do, it's not my fault. I have it hooked right around the manifold carefully. And no, it's not hurting anything. Well, there she is. Back in. Well, all back together and runs like a charm. The reason it tore it apart in the first place is it was, because I worked on this machine before. Oh, what's that about? Yep. Apparently the fuel sender works. It was acting up a little, saying it's low on fuel, which I know because there's no fuel in the tank. Now there's 10 gallons in it, but that's got a big tank in it. That's like a teaspoon in it. But she's all back together. Runs like a charm now. The reason it tore it apart in the first place is it was running absolutely horribly. And he kept chasing fuel filters around, and I never got the mess with it. The owner got it, and I finally ran it for him and got it to do it. And it was skidding. The more you ran it, the more it stirred stuff up, and it'd get the fuel filter had only been on there like a half an hour, and it was completely clogged. It had so much water and sand, paint, you name it, it was in the tank. Well, it's because there was a hole in the tank from a hose rubbing against it. And I'm sure somebody else had something to do with that. But she's running out of fuel there. Must be sucking air. Need some more fuel put in it. What? We'll have to put more fuel in it. He went to get more fuel for it, so load it up. Get it back to his place. You can give her a run it through her paces. Well, that's the job finished.